She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack95 Game here, and I'm back with episode 80 of my West Ham United career mode. And as you can see, telling from the title, the transfer window has officially opened, and we are looking to do some amazing transfer business this episode, or looking on our way to work into some amazing deals for the club. But as you can see, Danny Welbeck is cleared to play for the club, and he says he's okay to play, so that's really good to see, and hopefully we'll get him into some first team action as soon as possible. But the first deal we do going for is Jules Okorie of Aston Villa for $2 million plus James Tompkins. Now the reason I want this deal to happen is because he impressed me so much in that Aston Villa game, and he's definitely a player I want to see come into the club. Such a young age, and you know, it'd be a shame to see James Tompkins go, but going forward for the future, he's the best player for the job. As you can see here, we do also look to get Alexandra Song. Swap deal from Mark Noble. He's available on a very, very low price. Hopefully we can get him into the club. Christian Benteke also, we offer £7 million plus Luciano Vietto for his services. Again, he'll be a great acquisition to the squad. And Luis Adriano, we offer £6.5 million plus Luciano Vietto for his services also. Wouldn't mind getting a Brazilian striker in. He looks like a decent talent in my honest opinion. But now, moving on, James Wilson wants to discuss wages. But guys, if you are new around here, then why not hit that subscribe button to never miss a career mode video from me ever again. I'd really appreciate it. And any comments are welcome down below to discuss the career mode. I'm very much open to replying to every single comment that I get. And also, if you are enjoying the video and you feel like I deserve a like, then thank you very much. I've really enjoyed that. But now moving on to the transfer news, back into it. James Wilson, we offer him a 15 grand per week contract. He was on 5 grand, and there's a 10 grand bonus for him, and I believe he does deserve it. He's been a great servant to the club, and that would be awesome. But we do ask for 4 million off the board to win the league title. We've gone from qualifying for the Champions Cup to winning the league title. Is that a bit too steep for us? I don't think so. I think we're doing well. We do actually get around about £3 million off the board extra in funds, which would be good and goes a long way for us in signing some new talent. But as you can see, Danny Welbeck does want to play in the next game. Doesn't want Wilson to play over the top of him. He's English brother. So as you can see here, Welbeck does actually make the bench in fact for this game, and we do start with Perrin, Bellerin, Tompkins, Musacchio, Grimando, Schneiderlin, Henderson, Bazoa, Fekir, Valencia and Vietto leading the line. So it's going to be a very interesting game here. Anfield, not the easiest places to go, especially when Liverpool fans are looking for a win, and that's definitely what Liverpool are looking for, because they need to get up in that table. You know, they're actually having not a bad season, in all honesty. They are in a Champions League spot, but they need to keep putting pressure on Chelsea and Manchester United if they want to keep in course for the title race. Obviously, they are about 10 points behind us, so 3 points would go a long way from catching up on us and gaining on us if they want to definitely make something happen here. But here is the team they're going for: Mingale, Johnson, Coates. You know, it's a great side. Sturridge gets onto the ball here. It would be Liverpool to start off really well here. Sterling would find Coutinho. Coutinho chests it down into the box. Great bit of ball control from him as he looks to slot it in. Hits the post, and Perrin does see it out for a corner. Good start from Liverpool, but West Ham now coming in attack with Morgan Schneiderlin. It gets blocked. It would fall as far as Grimando, who would find Bazoa. Bazoa finds Fekir, plays into space to find Luciano Vietto. What a finish that is from the Argentine striker, who may be on his way out of Upton Park, but again, news doesn't faze him because he has still got the goal here. Great bit of play here from West Ham to find him in tons of space. And you know, Mingale, you could argue, could have done a lot better there, but we're not arguing. West Ham United do have the lead here. We're 1-0 up against Liverpool, and you know, it's the perfect start to the game for us. 9 goals in the Barclays Premier League this season. Very well played there from Luciano. But let me guys know in the comment section down below, do you think that getting Benteke in for a swap deal plus cash for Vietto is a good bit of business for us? Valencia goes through on goal here. He should have made that 2-0, but we're not complaining there. At the end of the first half, though, Bazaar would play the ball into the path of Valencia, who would find Schneiderlin with the shot. Great save again from Mingale as the ball does get cleared away. West Ham try and put pressure on as Valencia gets onto the ball yet again. Plays into Grimando with the effort. What a finish that is. That nearly broke the net. Grimando gets the goal. 2-0 to the Hammers now, and the left back does get his goal to add to his overall tally, you know, for West Ham. I think he's got quite a few goals for West Ham, all coming from the first season, but it's mad to think Grimando has been here for nearly 3 years. This is his 3rd season at West Ham United, and it is mad to think that he's coming up to 3 years at the club, which is just, like I said, extraordinary when you think about it. But as you can see, Sterling does put the ball into the box now into the second half. Perrin makes a great save, but it does fall to Joe Allen at the back post, who puts it into the back of the net there. It is 2-1. Liverpool get the goal that they were searching for. Is that a way back into the game for them? We'll have to wait and see, but it was a great set piece there Two people on the line, he squeezes it in. Very impressive there from the Welshman, and it is now 2-1. And Liverpool now getting the lease of life. Sterling would find Glenn Johnson down that right hand side, who completely fools Grimado. Finds Sterling again, cuts inside of Musacchio to play into Sturridge, who finds Coutinho, who drags the shot just wide there. Poor miss as Sterling gets onto the ball here from a poor clearance from Perrin, puts it across goal to find Sturridge. That should be 2-2, that should be the game back a level, but Sturridge misses an absolute sitter as he makes a couple of changes there. Stradlin and Bazoa amongst the names coming off here as Bellerin would find Henderson. Henderson crosses the ball in to try and find Neil Maupay, does get cleared away only as far as Grimado heads it into the path of Mark Noble. What a save again from Migley. The game still at 2-1, and from a resulting corner here, we get onto the ball with Tompkins, who would find Henderson. Henderson plays it back into the path of Grimado, who's already scored today. Plays it into Amati. Daniel Amati turns away from his man, makes the space for himself, goes for the shot, finds I believe that was Welbeck that's come onto the pitch, who misses the easy shot there. The game does finish. It's a 2-1 win to the Hammers. Walk out of Anfield with the 3 points, which is definitely what we was looking for, and it is the perfect scenario for us. So very well played there from the Hammers. 2-1 on the day. As you can see, it was quite an even game really when you look at it like that, but it was, I'd say we was comfortable when we went 2-0 up, but it was a little bit, too close for comfort at times when it did get back to 2-1. So it's not the best performances. We've seemed to dip a little bit in our performances since that 3-0 loss to Aston Villa, but I believe we will be coming back a lot stronger. Transfer business, a lot of players thinking, am I going to be staying at West Ham, am I going to be going? Because we are notorious under my reign for a lot of players going in and a lot of players coming out. So it is a weird season for us, transfer season. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But Danny Welbeck does thank us for getting a run out in the first team, and as you can see, Aston Villa do accept our bid for Jules Okore. We do go into contract negotiations with the Danish centre back. We offer him 50 grand a week, a 20% bonus. We're going on a 5-year deal, saying he's going to be an important first team player. Hopefully he does accept that. We also get knocked back on that bid for Christian Benteke, so we do up it to £8.5 million plus Luciano Vietto. But as you can see, other clubs are likely to go in for him, so we need to wrap up the deal very quickly if we want to get Christian Benteke. And more good news is James Wilson does accept the contract offer that we did put onto the table for him. But now we get ready for a game against Queen's Park Rangers at Upton Park in the FA Cup, I do believe. So we're looking to advance in the FA Cup, and we put out quite a strong side in my opinion. Welbeck and Valencia up front, Bahuli, Gonzalez, Bazoa and Marty, Bertrand, Musacchio, Moore, Fabinho and Schmeichel do make up the side. And like I said, I believe that is a very strong team from us, and I can see us doing well in this game, if I'm being completely honest. Like I said, our form has been very iffy, but I'm slightly confident that we can do this. I am. QPR have got a really good side actually when you look at it. McCarthy, Harriman, Corker, Anua, Traore is a good back four in my opinion. And then Sandro, Diakite, Phillips, Hoylett, Fur and Charlie Austin up front. It's a great side, in my honest opinion. It's a side that can definitely cause an upset, but I think we've got a better side out here today. As Valencia gets onto the ball here for the Hammers in the 18th minute. He does really well here to cut inside of his man, gets his shot away, but that's always going over the bar, unfortunately, on that occasion. As you can see, though, we currently attack again. Great bit of play here from Richelli Bazoa as he lays it off into the path of Daniel Amati. Amati does fantastically to find Danny Welbeck here. Danny Welbeck cuts inside. Great bit of skill from him as he does play into space to find Bazoa. Again, snatches at the snapshot and puts it just over the bar. But into the start of the second half now, Hoylett puts the ball into the back post. He would find Matt Phillips. What can Phillips do? Crosses it all the way in to find Phillips yet again, who squeezes it somehow in with a outrageous header, really. And it is 1-0. Schmeichel was beaten. And many people saying, was it a goal, was it not? As you can see clearly by the goal line technology, it was the correct decision to give the goal. Matt Phillips is the goal scorer, and West Ham United find themselves 1-0 down, rather against a run of play in this game. But we can't argue about it because the technology does show it was a goal. So West Ham now, an opportunity to get back into the game. It would be Gonzalez that lines up this free kick here. He's a free kick specialist. He does know where the net is from these positions, and he comes inches close there to find back in the net, but unfortunately it does go wide of the mark. As Valencia gets onto the ball here, great bit of play here from the Ecuador man as he gets into the box, drives in there, completely beats his man, well nearly beats his man. It falls to Bahuli, who finds Gonzalez. What a save that is from McCarthy. That is a stunning save from the England goalkeeper. Valencia gets onto the ball now. Really good play here as he finds Moore. Liam Moore gets a shot away, but it does bounce into the path of McCarthy on this occasion. It would be QPR's turn to attack now with Sandro, who would find Leroy Fer. Cuts back inside. What can Fer do? Gets his shot away, and that could have easily been 2-0 there. Great effort from the Dutchman as we do bring on Mark Noble, James Wilson and Chiku Kayute here to try and change things up. Maybe add a bit of creativity in midfield and a bit of pace up front. Valencia and Wilson up front now. As you can see, a great bit of players. Wilson gets fanned there, and how on earth is he not found back in net there? That is diabolical. One last chance to get back into this game. Here comes Gonzalez. Great bit of skill from him as he does play Musacchio, shall I say, into Fabinho, who misses misses the opportunity, it does get saved, and it does go out of play. That would be how the game finishes, guys, and West Ham United are out of the FA Cup. It is a major blow for us, it really is, but like I said, our form has been iffy. It really has. It's annoying, it really is, but as you can see here, that would be how the game finishes. We dominated QPR, but on the day, the scoreline is all that people are going to remember. So unfortunately, we are out of the FA Cup now, which is a major blow to our season hopes. It really is. McCarthy picked up man of the match. Very well played from him. But this episode, on a recap wise, we've done well, except from the loss. But we've got closer to getting some deals wrapped up for the club. So we're getting closer to making them deals happen. As you can see here, here's the Barclays Premier League table. Very exciting times ahead for the Hammers. But guys, that is going to bring an end to this video. Make sure to smash that like button if you are new around here and you are enjoying the content. And likewise, if you are actually new around here, then why not hit that subscribe button too? I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment down below on how you felt about the episode, any suggestions on what players maybe you want to see come into the club. As always, I hope you have a really nice day. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.